The hidden power of January 15th, unlocking your spiritual potential through numerology and tarot. Have you ever felt like certain dates carry a special energy? Like the universe is trying to tell you something through the calendar itself? Well, today we're diving deep into one of the most spiritually significant dates of the year, January 15th. Whether you write it as 115 or 15.01, this date holds profound numerological vibrations that can influence your life in remarkable ways. In this video, we'll explore the mystical properties of January 15th, break down its numerological significance, discover its connection to the ancient wisdom of tarot, and reveal why this date might be calling you toward positive transformation and spiritual growth. So if you've been feeling a pull toward something greater, if you've been sensing that change is in the air, stick around, because what you're about to learn might just explain everything you've been feeling. Let's start with the basics. The number 15 is far more than just another date on the calendar. In numerology, every number carries its own unique vibration and energy signature, and 15 is particularly powerful. When we break down the number 15 using numerological reduction, we add the digits together. 1 plus 5 equals 6. This is crucial because it means that while 15 carries its own distinct energy, it's ultimately governed by the deeper vibrations of the number 6. And what does 6 represent? Think of everything that makes life worth living: responsibility, harmony, nurturing energy, and balance in relationships. The number 6 is often called the number of the nurturer or the caretaker. It's about creating stability, fostering love, and building meaningful connections with the people around you. It's the energy of home, family, and community. When you're operating under the influence of 6, you're being called to examine your relationships, not just with others, but with yourself and your environment. But here's where it gets really interesting. The number 6 isn't just about external harmony. It's deeply connected to inner balance and spiritual responsibility. It asks you, are you taking care of yourself while caring for others? Are you creating equilibrium between your material and spiritual needs? These are the questions that January 15th brings to the surface. Now here's where things get truly fascinating. In the tarot, the number 15 corresponds to the Devil card. And before you panic, no, this isn't about evil or darkness in the way you might think. The Devil card in tarot is actually one of the most misunderstood and profoundly transformative cards in the entire deck. The Devil card, numbered 15 in the major arcana, represents the material world, our attachments, and the chains we create for ourselves. When you look at traditional depictions of this card, you'll often see two figures chained to a pedestal where the devil sits. But here's the crucial detail that most people miss. Look closely at those chains. They're loose. The figures could remove them at any time if they chose to. This is the card's central lesson. Most of our limitations are self-imposed. The Devil card asks you to examine what's holding you back. What addictions, unhealthy patterns, or toxic relationships have you convinced yourself you can't escape? What fears keep you playing small? Where have you given your power away to external circumstances, material possessions, or other people's expectations? But the Devil isn't just about recognizing our chains. It's about the freedom that comes from acknowledging them. This card represents the shadow self, those parts of ourselves we'd rather not look at. And yet, it's only by bringing these shadows into the light that we can truly transform them. This perfectly aligns with the numerological MEF15 as a number of transformation and release. The Devil card is saying, yes, you have patterns that bind you, but you also have the key to your own liberation. The chains are loose. You can walk away anytime you choose. In the context of January 15th, the Devil card adds a layer of profound self-inquiry to the date's energy. It's asking you to get radically honest with yourself about what's really holding you back from the life you want to create. But remember, 15 reduces to 6, and in tarot, the number 6 corresponds to the Lover's card. This creates a beautiful and complex interplay between two major arcana cards, each offering crucial wisdom for this date. The Lover's card is about choices, relationships, and alignment with your values. It's often interpreted as a romance card, but its meaning goes much deeper than that. The Lover's is fundamentally about union, the union of opposites, the integration of different aspects of yourself, and the alignment of your actions with your highest values. When you look at the Lover's card, you typically see two figures with an angel or divine presence above them. This represents the spiritual dimension of our earthly choices. Every decision you make is an opportunity to align with your higher self or to move away from it. The Lover's asks, are your choices reflecting who you truly are? Are you honoring your authentic values in your relationships and commitments? The presence of the Lovers as the underlying energy of January 15th, through the reduction to 6, adds a dimension of conscious choice-making to this date. While the Devil shows you your chains, the Lovers reminds you that you have the power to choose differently. While the Devil reveals your shadow, the Lovers illuminates your path forward through aligned decision-making. This is the beautiful dance of January 15th's tarot energy. The Devil card shows you what needs to be released, and the Lover's card shows you what you're choosing to move toward. It's shadow work combined with conscious creation. It's liberation through love and aligned action. Now, if you're familiar with angel numbers, those repeating number sequences that seem to appear in your life at just the right moment, then you'll want to pay close attention to this section. Angel number 15 is considered one of the most positive and transformative messages you can receive from the spiritual realm. When you encounter the number 15, whether it's on a clock, a receipt, or yes, even as a date on the calendar, the universe is sending you a clear signal. Positive transformations are coming. But here's the key. These changes require something from you. They require adaptability and, most importantly, trust. Change can be scary. We humans love our comfort zones, our predictable routines, our sense of knowing what comes next. But angel number 15 is asking you to embrace the unknown, to trust that the shifts happening in your life are leading you exactly where you need to be. It's a reminder that sometimes the universe has to shake things up to move you toward your highest good. When you combine this angel number wisdom with the Devil card's message, you get a powerful recipe for transformation. Acknowledge your chains, recognize they're self-imposed, and trust that releasing them will lead to positive change. The Devil card provides the awareness, and angel number 15 provides the encouragement to act on that awareness. The beautiful thing about angel number 15 is that it doesn't just announce change, it offers support. It's saying, yes, things are shifting, but you have everything you need to navigate these waters successfully. It's encouragement wrapped in cosmic energy, giving you the courage to step out of the devil's shadow and into the lover's light. To truly understand January 15th, we need to look at the individual components that make up this powerful number. Angel number 15 is a combination of two distinct energies, the number 1 and the number 5. The number 1 is all about fresh starts and new beginnings. It's the energy of initiative, leadership, and pioneering spirit. In tarot, the number 1 corresponds to the magician, the card of manifestation and personal power. When 1 appears in your life, it's time to step forward with confidence, to take that leap you've been contemplating, to start the project you've been putting off. The number 1 doesn't wait for permission, it creates its own opportunities. Then we have the number 5, which brings versatility, freedom, and adventure into the mix. In tarot, 5 is associated with the Hierophant, but the energy of 5 itself resonates with change, challenge, and the breaking of conventions. If 1 is about starting something new, 5 is about having the flexibility to navigate the journey. The number 5 is associated with personal freedom, life experience, and the wisdom that comes from embracing variety. It's the energy of the explorer, the risk-taker, the person who says yes to life's adventures. When you combine these two powerful numbers, 1 and 5, you get a formula for progress and evolution. You get the courage to begin, 1, plus the adaptability to succeed, 5. Together, they create an energy that promotes the release of old patterns that no longer serve you. Think about it. How many times have you known you needed to change something in your life, but felt stuck in old habits? Angel number 15, supported by the devil's revelation of your self-imposed chains, is the cosmic push you need to finally break free. It's encouraging you to let go of outdated beliefs, toxic relationships, and limiting behaviors. It's time to shed your old skin and step into a new version of yourself, making choices aligned with the lover's wisdom. Now let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. January 15th doesn't exist in isolation. It's nestled within the first month of the year, and that matters tremendously. January is the first month, represented by the number 1 in numerology. And as we've already discussed, 1 is the number of new beginnings, fresh starts, and bold initiative, the energy of the magician taking action. There's a reason why so many people feel motivated to set goals and make resolutions in January. The entire month vibrates with this pioneering, forward-moving energy. When you blend the energy of January, this number 1 frequency of new beginnings, with the 15-6 vibration of harmony and transformation, something magical happens. You create what numerologists call an intuitive, magical flow. This is a state where your actions feel aligned, where synchronicities appear more frequently, where doors seem to open just when you need them. January 15th specifically fosters a focus on affection and domestic matters. The Lover's card reinforces this, reminding you that your closest relationships are mirrors for your own growth and opportunities for practicing aligned choice-making. It's a beautiful day for nurturing your home environment, strengthening family bonds, and creating spaces, both physical and emotional, where love can flourish. But it's not just about the external. This date also draws you toward deeper meaning and spiritual understanding. The Devil card ensures you're not bypassing the difficult inner work, while the Lover's card shows you how that work serves your highest expression of love and connection. It's inviting you to look beyond the surface of your daily life and ask those bigger questions. What am I here for? What truly matters? How can I live more authentically? One of the most powerful aspects of angel number 15, and therefore January 15th, is its connection to spiritual growth. This isn't coincidental. It's embedded in the very fabric of this number's energy and its tarot correspondences. When angel number 15 appears in your life, it's often linked to a period of accelerated spiritual development. The Devil card supports this by forcing you to confront your shadow, those aspects of yourself you've been avoiding or denying. True spiritual growth isn't just about love and light, it's about integrating your whole self, including the parts you'd rather not acknowledge. You might find yourself drawn to meditation, prayer, or other contemplative practices. You might suddenly become interested in topics like energy healing, astrology, or numerology. Yes, perhaps that's even why you're watching this video right now. The Lover's card suggests that these aren't random interests, but aligned choices that reflect your soul's calling. The number 15 encourages you to pause. In our fast-paced, constantly connected world, this is revolutionary advice. It's asking you to create space for stillness, for reflection, for tuning into your inner guidance system. Because here's the truth. You can't hear the whispers of your soul when your life is filled with constant noise and distraction. This is where the Devil card becomes especially valuable. It asks you to examine your relationship with technology, social media, work, and any other areas where you might be chained to unhealthy patterns of consumption or distraction. Are you scrolling mindlessly through your phone to avoid feeling something? Are you overworking to escape intimacy? Are you using shopping, food, or substances to numb yourself? Meanwhile, the Lover's card offers the remedy. Make conscious choices that align with your values. Choose presence over distraction. Choose authenticity over performance. Choose connection over consumption. This spiritual pull isn't about escaping reality or bypassing your responsibilities. Remember, the number 6 underlying all of this is deeply practical and grounded. Instead, it's about integrating your spiritual insights into your everyday life. It's about bringing consciousness to your choices, presence to your relationships, and intentionality to your actions. Now, if you're watching this video in 2026 or planning ahead for January 15th, 2026, there's an extra layer of significance to consider. The year 2026 reduces to a 1, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6, 10, 1 plus 0 equals 1, making it a year of new beginnings, fresh starts, and pioneering energy. The year of the Magician. When January 15th occurs during a year governed by the number 1, the energy is amplified in powerful ways. We're talking about optimism, self-confidence, and a strong pull toward inner exploration. This is a year that supports bold action combined with deep introspection, a rare and valuable combination. The Magician energy of 2026 gives you the tools and resources you need to manifest the changes pember. The Devil card is revealing, and the Lover's card is calling you toward. The Magician says, as above, so below. What you hold in consciousness, you can create in reality. You have everything you need to break your chains and build the life that aligns with your highest values. In 2026, January 15th becomes an especially potent day for setting intentions, starting new projects, and committing to personal transformation. The predictions for this day highlight spiritual pulls and harmonious connections. You might find that relationships flow more easily, that conflicts resolve themselves with unexpected grace, or that you're naturally drawn to people and situations that support your growth. This is also an excellent day for practices like meditation, journaling, shadow work, or any activity that helps you connect with your inner wisdom. The veil between the conscious and subconscious mind is thinner on days like this, making it easier to access insights and guidance that might usually remain hidden. Consider doing a tarot reading on January 15th, 2026. Pull cards with the specific intention of understanding what chains you're ready to release, the Devil's question, and what aligned choices you're being called to make, the Lover's invitation. The Magician energy of 2026 will help you take what you discover and turn it into concrete action. So how can you practically work with the powerful combination of energies present on January 15th? Here are some suggestions that honor both the numerological and tarot wisdom of this date. First, do some honest shadow work. The Devil card isn't asking you to judge yourself harshly, but to simply acknowledge where you've been giving your power away. Journal about questions like, what patterns keep repeating in my life? What am I avoiding? What would I do if I weren't afraid? Where am I pretending to be powerless? Second, practice conscious choice making. In honor of the Lover's card, spend the day being extremely mindful about every decision you make, from what you eat, to how you spend your time, to how you speak to others. Ask yourself, does this choice align with my highest values? Am I choosing from love or from fear? Third, focus on relationships and harmony. The number 6 energy calls you to nurture your connections. Reach out to someone you love. Have a difficult but necessary conversation. Express appreciation. Create beauty in your home. The Lover's card reminds you that relationships are sacred mirrors for growth. Fourth, set powerful intentions. The combination of New Beginning energy 1 and transformative energy 15 makes this an ideal day for manifestation work. Write down what you're releasing and what you're calling in. Be specific. The Magician energy of 2026 will amplify whatever you focus on. So what does all of this mean for you? Whether January 15th is approaching, has just passed, or is months away, understanding its numerological and tarot significance empowers you to work consciously with its energy. This date is an invitation to examine your chains and realize they're loose, to make choices aligned with your highest values, to embrace change rather than resist it, to trust the process of transformation, and to step into greater spiritual awareness. It's a reminder that you have both the courage to begin anew and the flexibility to navigate whatever comes your way. The wisdom of the Devil card teaches you that freedom begins with awareness. You must see your patterns before you can change them. You must acknowledge your shadow before you can integrate it. You must recognize your chains before you can remove them. The wisdom of the Lover's card teaches you that every moment offers a choice between love and fear, between alignment and disconnection, between your higher self and your smaller self. And every choice matters. Together, these tarot energies, combined with the numerological vibrations of 15, reducing to 6, create a powerful portal for transformation on January 15th. Remember the core message of angel number 15. Positive transformations are happening. Your job isn't to control every detail or force outcomes. Your job is to remain adaptable, to trust in life's divine timing, and to stay open to the guidance that's constantly flowing toward you. As you move through January 15th, or as you prepare for it, ask yourself, what chains am I ready to release? What choices am I being called to make? What new beginnings am I being called toward? How can I create more harmony and balance in my relationships? What does my soul need from me right now? How can I honor both my shadow and my light? These questions, combined with the powerful numerological and tarot energies we've explored today, can help you unlock the hidden potential of this remarkable date. Trust the journey. Embrace the changes. Know that your shadows hold gifts, and remember that every choice is an opportunity to align with your highest self. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on numerology, tarot, angel numbers, and spiritual growth. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have you experienced significant events or insights on January 15th? What changes are you feeling called to make? How do the Devil and the Lover's cards speak to your current life situation? Share your experiences below. Our community grows stronger when we learn from each other's journeys. Until next time, trust your path, embrace your power, honor your shadow, choose love, and remember, the universe is always speaking to you through numbers and symbols. You just have to learn the language.